Bro,
we're live.
I'm not.
Wait, why am I saying this is your channel? Go, do your intro.
No. Hey, what's up, Fabs? That's so mean to address my viewers as Fabs. We're watching Scary Hide and Seek. Let me just check if this is weird looking. It's not.
Yeah, it's on.
Don't copyright me, please.
But it's called watching. Oh yeah.
Hey, what's up, Fab? I can't even find my own channel.
It's not working though.
Yeah, does it look weird?
Oh no.
I can't even find my own channel. Bro,
Yeah,
actually,
it works, bro.
But actually, I'll bash you. Bro, can you like? Hey, it actually works.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna keep it down the volume so we can actually see what we look like on camera.
I'm wearing a Fortnite top. Stop roasting me. It's the only top I had in my closet, alright? We're watching True Hide and Seek Horror Story Animated. Please don't copyright us, YouTube. Last time I got copyrighted for playing non-copyrighted music, so let's play.
I have 3 sisters, Crystal, Kiara, and Melissa.
Woo.
Well,
I'm
I'll
the
see if the
youngest
actual thing is
and only boy. Growing up, we lived in a haunted house.
Haunted house, bro.
The world was haunted.
We're so
All
alone.
the neighbors had experiences.
Is that the sun, bro? What the fuck?
Apparently, it was all built over a military gravesite, but I'm not sure how true that is. This was years ago.
Demons?
I was about 5,
Bro,
I
what the
think,
fuck is that animation?
and my sisters were around their early
I mean,
teens.
it's not the best
Our
animation, but I
cousin
can't do
Vincent,
this.
who we call Vincy, was staying over.
Vincy, bro, he's
He's
a
the
demon.
same age as my sisters. We used to play hide and seek with all the lights in the house turned off.
She's a demon.
Apart from any
That girl's
room
like,
our
oh, let
parents
Ray
were in.
follow you.
So this night
Great
was
follow.
going great.
I don't know why that looks
The
like
only
the sun
source
so
of light
much.
was a flashlight that the seeker had. Crystal was usually found quickly because she had, and still has, really long curly red hair.
Oh,
And it
dead.
almost glowed bright orange in the light.
Ah, you got found.
Kiara has long, straight blonde hair, so she was found quickly too. But Melissa and I have black hair, so we could blend in better.
I'm pretty sure your
However,
clothes would give you
this
out,
night,
right? Your
Kiara
hair
was the
wouldn't
seeker.
make you blend
I
in.
know.
She found us fairly quickly
Yeah.
and only had Vincy to find. So she went to our parents' room and shined the light inside. Our parents had 2 white wardrobes that were attached on either side of a white dressing table, with a mirror on top of it. Kiara could see one of the wardrobe doors was slightly opened, and inside of it, in the darkness, she could see
Bruh.
eyes staring out at her.
That's not nice.
She laughed and shouted, "Found you, Vincy!" But the eyes didn't move. They just stared at her.
Eee, bro,
"I
that's
see you,
not
Vincy."
nice.
She laughed again. Suddenly, on the opposite side of the room, the curtains of the window flew open, and Vincy jumped from the window ledge laughing. Kiara looked at him in confusion.
Yeah,
But
dude.
I thought. Suddenly, the confusion turned to fear when she looked back at the wardrobe. The eyes were still there.
This is the
Wide,
mom and dad in the
staring
closet.
at Vincy.
Yep.
But
Mom
then
and dad.
slowly looked back in her direction.
Mom and dad.
Kiara screamed
Bro,
and quickly
this.
turned on the room light, and they could both now see that the
Lamborghini.
wardrobe was empty. Nobody
What do you
hiding,
mean?
no pets,
Probably some hobo looks
boxes.
like a trapdoor or something.
Didn't they say it was haunted? No,
Hide
hobo.
and seek in the dark soon became a memory after that.
But how is the eye still there?
I
It
know.
watches the mom and dad at night, bro.
Yeah.
But
Oh no, copyright.
bro, some Macca's ads. I cancelled my
You need
YouTube
to get
Premium.
YouTube Premium again.
Yeah, bro, I got some anime premium though. That's good. Now I can listen to it in English. CCW.
This happened a few weeks ago. I live in California, and have always been good friends with this kid named Ethan.
Ethan, bro.
We had all the same interests, so we got along great. But that's besides the point.
Fortnite.
There's this old abandoned house a few blocks away that has been vacant for years.
So obviously.
I have no idea why it was never fixed and sold. The point is, it's abandoned.
It's abandoned.
All the neighborhood kids are always telling rumors about the place. And to be honest with you, I never thought they could be true. The house was creepy as fuck, though. So one night, while Ethan was staying at
It's
my
kind of
house for the night,
weird.
we
It's kind
decided
of
to sneak
creepy.
out at like 1 a.m. to explore the place.
Age
We
restricted.
brought
Let's
along
go.
our phones for flashlights and to record. So we rode our bikes down the block and found the house. It was 2 stories high and made of brick, with
Is that a
broken
cat?
windows
Yeah, that's
and
a
an
cat. What the
overgrown
fuck
lawn.
is a cat in the
Basically
abandoned
all
house?
the natural traits of an abandoned house. Ethan and I hid our bikes in a bush and went around the backside.
Bro, your bikes are gonna get stolen,
Oddly
bro.
enough,
I know you're
back
gonna
door was
clean them up or
unlocked.
something.
One of the rumors is that local homeless people, drug addicts, and gang members all hang out here. So the fact that someone seemed to have been here kind of freaked us out. Inside, it smelled like shit. It was so dark that if it weren't for our flashlights, we definitely wouldn't have been able to see anything. We walked through what appeared to be a kitchen, around through a living room, into a foyer. Just as we were about to go upstairs,
Dog?
there was a sudden, loud thump. Ethan
Hey!
both
The cat trying
jumped
to
and
get in.
Yeah,
stood
bro, cat,
frozen.
obviously.
Dude, I think someone's up there. I whispered to Ethan. Yeah, no kidding. He said back.
It's the cat,
Let's
bro.
check it
You
out.
both dumb.
I thought this
Dude,
guy
are you
swore.
fucking
No
crazy?
kidding.
I said. But
No
Ethan
kidding.
either didn't hear or
Wait, was
ignored
that a
me,
guy?
as he was
Oh, no,
already
that's
halfway up the
Ethan.
stairs.
That's
As much as I did not want to go up there, I decided to anyways because there
Follow
was
your
no
friend,
way in
bro. You're
hell
gonna
I was
get
staying down in
kidnapped.
the dark alone.
That's dodgy. Why
I
would
got
you stay
upstairs
behind?
and heard an identical thump down the hall.
why are
Holding up
you
my
even
phone
in
to
there
continue
at
recording,
night?
Yeah, you
I
should at
reluctantly
least go
followed
on
There's
Ethan
a window
down
right
there.
there, so it's night.
We approached the
It will be
doorway
all lit
and
up.
glanced through to see someone standing
Hey,
by the
what's up,
window.
cuz?
It was so dark. All we could make out was a brown sweater
Yeah,
he
if
was
you have
wearing.
a flashlight, just shine it out of his face.
He
It's
had
just
to
a
know we
swearing
were
thing.
here because we had already shown the flashlight on him. Ethan began to cautiously walk towards the guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I stood back by
That's
the
a bad
doorway.
idea, bro.
Yeah,
Ethan walked up to the
if
guy,
they say drug and
strained
murder
his
is there,
body
in
to
here.
look at his face,
Yeah, it's some crazy guy,
and
obviously.
screamed. He shoved the guy, who fell to the floor, stiff like a
It's a
statue,
mannequin.
and grabbed my shirt collar as he tugged me away from there. I dropped my phone as we nearly trampled each other
He's a
running down the
really bad
stairs and out the
sound
back door. We got on our bikes and pedaled fast as possible back home.
That's not how
Real
you-
fast.
Apparently, when Ethan had walked up to the stiff man, he realized that the man was some sort of taxidermied human, with black sockets where his eyes had been taken out.
Let's go.
At the same time, he heard a crack in the floorboards from across the room, and saw the silhouette of a man huddled in a dark corner watching him.
Let's go.
We had the nerve to go back to the house a few days
Yeah,
later to
that's
try and
smart
find my
choice, bro.
phone.
At least they're going
But it
in the
was
daytime,
gone.
like not nighttime.
I know,
As
but
the taxidermied
Now
human
that-
and whoever was in that house.
he's
We
not.
didn't dare report it to the police for fear of getting busted for breaking and entering and sneaking out at night. I know. I guess
I
that
don't know you
sounds
could get that
stupid
for
now.
searching an abandoned house.
Ethan and I are still great friends in high school, and this memory is still one we will never forget for as long as we live.
Oh, another
Why
Mac is out, eh?
Every
Every story is a Mac
story,
is out,
yeah.
bro. Easy Uber Eats. Oh no, it wasn't. It was an Uber Eats ad, not Macca's.
Creepy deep web.
A few years ago, while I was
Oh, I
in high
like the
school,
web ads.
Oh,
the deep
I've
web was
seen
becoming
this.
very popular.
Is it scary?
I never really got into
Oh, no,
it until my friend told me
It's
about
Harry
it.
Potter.
because He was into that weird stuff.
I haven't seen a Harry Potter version.
One day after school, I had nothing to do, so I went onto the browser tour. I didn't really see
Cool.
much, so I called my friend over so he could help me out. Once he got to my house, we started searching more and more. We saw a lot of drugs and illegal weapons, stuff like that. Then he clicked on a link that was in a chat room, and the link said, "Watch this." As we're
No,
sitting there,
don't mind.
we're just staring at the screen that went
Well, I'll
from
probably
black
do this too.
to the outside of
Called
the
a
building
red
within a
room
few
for a
seconds.
reason.
And out of nowhere, a sticky note that said, "Want to see something cool?"
No,
No,
don't.
I don't.
So then I typed, "Yeah, sure."
You're actually dumb, bro.
What was weird
It
was
is.
the guy wouldn't type. He just showed sticky notes in the camera. And he also never spoke. All of a sudden, the camera started moving toward the building that it was facing. As we're watching him move toward the building, we noticed that the building was in our neighborhood.
Yeah, you're dead.
Then he quit moving and put another sticky note that said LOL. That kind of creeped me out. And then a person entered the building, which was eerily dark. The camera stopped at a padlocked door and then unlocked it and opened it. The camera moved toward the back of this dark room, and there was a dog bowl on the floor.
Don't tell me they
Now,
beat
Now,
up
at
a
this point,
dog.
the camera was only facing the dog
Of course,
bowl.
there's a dog there.
A few moments later, whoever the person was that was holding the camera put something in the bowl that looked like
Cement?
just slop. Honestly, it looked
I
like
think he's
feces.
feeding his hostage, bro.
Then you hear another door open,
Yep, he's
and a
feeding
girl
his
crying in
hostage.
the background, along
Oh.
with a chain dragon.
Hi,
This
bro.
girl shows up in the camera crying with a chain around her neck. And the guy shoved her face in the bowl and puts a sticky note in front of the camera that said, "Cool, right?"
Yeah, bro, cool.
Then the screen goes
Fun,
black.
right?
We
That's
sat
your
there for
neighbor. I
about
would
10
like go
minutes
to
in
the house and
disbelief,
go.
but the stream was still live.
You get
And out
murdered.
of nowhere, the camera was back on,
I'm to your house.
and it was in the corner of my street.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be
Then
on?
another sticky note that said, 545 East 99
Bro, just show your
Street off of
address on
St. Clair.
YouTube video.
That was my address.
Hey,
Then another sticky note that said, "Open the door."
no.
We sat there confused,
Well, this
and
is
out
not
of
gonna
I
be-
nowhere,
doubt this would
I
ever
knocked at the
happen.
door.
Like, come on, man.
I grabbed my phone,
I've seen
Jumped
another
up,
story like this.
and we both ran
Cool.
to the back door.
Oh, okay. I
Then
thought
we
they
heard
were
a knock
running
at
the
that
door.
Like,
door
What's
right
up,
before
bro?
I went in. At that point, we had
That'd
someone
be
at
so
the back
funny.
door and someone at the front door knocking. We were stuck.
What?
Critical
Call
thinking
the
wasn't
Jump
possible
out the
at that
window.
point.
Call the police
We
down.
ran
Jump out the
upstairs,
window.
called the cops, and locked ourselves in my room. The cops showed up, but no one was outside. Only items that the cops found were 100 sticky notes, all with my address written on them.
Bro, they would get caught.
I
for
told
being
the
on
cops
top of-
about the building with the girl, and they found it. The girl was 14 and had been missing for 5 weeks.
5
We
weeks.
moved out of that house within a week. But I would never visit the deep or the dark web again.
Nice. Well,
Wait, what's the
obviously,
difference?
I think it's just different names. Creepy man followed me home from the cemetery.
One day, when I was in the 6th grade, on a rainy day, I was walking home. On my walk, which is about a mile or so long, I had to walk through a cemetery. Not a stereotypical, shabby,
Of course, there's
haunted
more
one,
guys.
but one that had many people walking through and was usually full of maintenance employees. I remember walking by a group of them sitting on
Christ, that
benches on a break.
guy right there.
I know. That
As he
was
stood up and started walking
Why?
in a fair
Why would
distance.
he be the one that got to the
After a
king?
bit, I looked back at him and he looked down quickly. He was in the same baby
He's
blue
gonna
uniform
kidnap
as the
you.
others. He had a
Run.
gray beard, but I made out a name tag,
Frank
Frank
P.
P.
No.
As the other workers
Hello.
faded from sight, he was still behind me. I began to worry. A moment
Run,
later,
There's
he
no
called
guy
out,
who wouldn't catch up.
"It's
Hey, bro,
wet,
try.
huh?" in a friendly voice. I chuckled politely and agreed. My worries increased a second later when I walked out and he was
Bolt.
still behind me.
Bolt.
I was close to my house now.
Go
and
to like a
started to
different
pull.
house and then open it and
My
be
house
like,
in sight, I started jogging to get there. I glanced back and I saw the man, visibly angry, start running. As my house got closer, I began to sprint. I didn't look back
I
as
can
I slung the
imagine
key
doing
out of my
that again.
backpack and opened the door. I looked behind me. I saw the man in the middle of the street. I walked over to the phone and dialed 911. Before I called, I looked out the window. He was gone. I told my mom what happened when she
Wow.
got home. She didn't believe me. That night, I couldn't sleep. There was lightning
Betty's watching you
outside,
through the window.
and I could see
Obviously.
occasional shadows from the flashes through my window in my
He's
living room.
watching you sleep like
I lay
weirdo.
watching
Why
the
didn't you close the
flashes
door?
when I saw a strange outline.
That's
I
definitely
looked
what I
closer and saw an outline of a man.
Dumb.
I stood up and walked out of my room. I walked into the living room. It was completely dark outside. I stood in the doorway and waited. A car's headlight illuminated the pale, shallow face of Frank P. I ran into my room and
Frank
locked the
P.
door. Never saw him after that night. But Whenever I see that baby blue uniform, I think back to that night and that haunting image of the skeletal, unnatural face of Frank P.
It's called being a pedo
Oh, that's not allowed.
or a stalker. The bathroom hostel. Where someone's like, oh no, this is gonna be weird.
This is a true horrifying incident that happened to me when I was very young. The year was 2007, and I was an 8-year-old girl studying at a primary school. The school was old, and it was built
You
after
don't
the war
study at
and
a primary
Japanese
school,
invasion in my
you
country.
don't.
I heard that there were Japanese army men and local people killed on the land brutally,
Yeah.
and many
Love that.
teachers and students claim that they have encountered paranormal activity. Although I've never seen anything paranormal at the school, this place still gave me a creepy vibe. My class was located on the second floor, just beside the girls' bathroom. The chilling part is, we could see an old cemetery park from there before entering the bathroom. One day, when I was studying in my
Bro, the
class,
Japanese
I
guys are
wanted to
watching
pee.
her.
So, I asked the teacher's permission and went to the bathroom. I got into the first stall and
I was
locked
gonna
the
make
door.
the most racist
There was no
joke
light
then.
or
I did
anyone in
like,
there.
nah.
It was just me. Everything was silent
I'm
until
not gonna
suddenly,
do it.
someone banged and kicked the door that was in front of me. I was in shock and froze for the first seconds. I don't know why, but I didn't scream for my life. I just quickly pushed against the door so the person wouldn't break in. After a few minutes, the banging stopped.
God.
I waited for a few more minutes and opened the door.
It's not allowed.
There was no one in there.
R.A.P.
I walked out, ready to go back to my classroom.
R.A.P.
Then, I saw a student with broad shoulders and
Yeah,
chocolate
just a
skin
normal student,
standing
not-
opposite of my
He
direction.
wasn't in the
He
bathroom.
was looking at me with a
Oh,
smile on his
Jesus
face.
that guy.
I
Oh,
froze
That's-
because he
that's
was one
not
of my
very nice.
classmates, and he actually sat near me.
Like,
I think, after he saw me
Of course
go
he
out
has
of
the
the
most
bathroom,
kid face. Look.
he followed me, and that was
Dude,
him
what the
inside.
hell? Did
I
you
quickly
just
returned to my
know?
classroom
His
and didn't speak
face,
of anything
bro.
about it to anyone. The student soon went in and sat down
Okay,
quietly.
what the fuck?
I cannot recall his name, but I still remember
Tell
this
a
incident
teacher,
even
you
now.
I know.
stupid
I will
girl.
never forget this
Holy
horrifying
crap.
experience.
So
I wonder what
dumb.
would have happened to me if I didn't lock the door, or if he had successfully
Oh,
broken in that day.
wow. That was actually the creepiest what? What bad?
wait, Archie?
This happened a few months ago when my family
just
and I
gonna
were
text my
driving
friend
back from
while
my
watching
aunt's
this.
house in Carmel.
Wait, what do you
The
say?
sun was slowly starting to set as we
What do you say?
continued driving.
Did you
As
just
my
hear
mom
scream?
started to
Oh,
get tired
man.
of driving, my dad spotted a nice-looking
What bad?
hotel that was pushed back in the forest. My mom pulled over
What
and we
America?
walked
What
towards the
are you
hotel.
up on?
The place seemed nice, but I had a
Yeah,
bad feeling
I
about
think
the
it was me,
hotel.
Look at
White
what he's
America.
coming
My dad
out
asked the
soon.
lady at the front desk if
Everyone's gonna
they
binge watch it in
experienced
one
if
night.
we could stay here for the night. The lady surprisingly said yes, but that our shower was broken and
We'll
that unfortunately
stay here for a
they wouldn't
second.
be able to fix it.
I'll be
But
back,
she
man,
said we
20.
could use the
I'll be
community
back,
showers on the second floor. We
cause
took the elevator up to our room and set down our things. I decided before I went to bed that I would use the community showers. As I walked to the showers, I realized that they were much different than normal showers. To start off,
Let's
there was a
just
door
text
connecting the boys'
me
community
and
showers
Will
to the girls'
are
community showers. Secondly, instead of
live
shower
streaming.
curtains, they had glass doors. So much for privacy. As I looked around, I realized the showers were completely empty. I thought to myself, if I took a quick shower, then I wouldn't have to worry about anyone walking in. I hopped in and washed myself. As time went on, the glass started to get very foggy and I couldn't
I
see
keep
anything
just gonna
outside.
do me.
I
Guess
heard
what,
the
guess
door
what?
that connected
Yeah,
the boys'
guys,
showers to the
did
girls'
I-
showers open.
My dad.
Why the hell would
Yeah.
a boy want
So
to
after
come
this
in
After
here?
story,
story,
after
yeah,
story.
Since I couldn't see
Yeah, and right there,
anything,
that's
I
the
decided
mark.
to
We have
wipe
to get
my
it.
hand on the glass to get rid of the fog. As I did that, I saw a homeless man and his
Hey,
meat
of course
body
it's
was
a homeless
freezing
man.
air, with his face directly on the glass looking at me with a smirk. As I looked down, I saw
it's
he
a
was
knife.
holding a large kitchen knife. I screamed and I opened the glass door as fast as I could, knocking the guy to the ground. I quickly grabbed a towel and ran out. I ran to our room and told my parents what happened. We immediately called the police and they arrived and searched the showers. They found him knocked out in the same position I had knocked him out in. Apparently, he was a registered sex offender and even went as far as to raping a girl my age. They arrested him and I'm not sure what they did after that. This story still terrifies me to this day, and I
Story.
never went back to the hotel in fear that I might see him again.
This is a lie. Oh wow.
Well, bye, everybody.
Wait. I'm not gonna end it just yet. It might still be going. Yeah.
Now
Okay.
T-series.
Everyone
watch that.
Of course, it's a T-series symbol. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and then see you guys in the next
Subscribe
video.
to me. I'm the Beast Bush.
Kill yourself.